We have some spicy corn fritters right out of my grandmother's recipe book, and we're going to spice it up a little bit with some Thai chilies, add a little bit of stout beer to the mixture to give it a little bit of richness. We're going to take some sweet Vidalia onions that I've pickled in pickling juice for about 24 to 48 hours. And then we also have a little bit of lard or Crisco that I've pre-melted over heat. We're going to put that in the pan. You can hear that the pan's already nice and warm, so we're getting a sizzle. And to that we're going to add some prosciutto fat. Now this is actually the fat end of the prosciutto hock, and it'll add a nice, rich, almost spicy prosciutto flavor. There's a cup and a half of just standard cornmeal. Put that in the bowl there. Flour, and this is bread flour, and that's a half a cup of bread flour. 4 tablespoons of baking powder. There's a 1/4 cup of sugar. And then we have a little bit of my spice mix. Now this is my fresh herb mix from the garden. Sage, rosemary, oregano, fresh chives, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. A tablespoon or so of that in there. That'll give it a nice rich flavor. Now these are Thai chili peppers and they're very hot. So you want to add them to taste. To add a half a cup of buttermilk. So next we're going to scramble up our egg and add that into the mixture. And the final liquid ingredient we're going to add in is a Chicory Stout beer. Now this is going to replace the water that I would normally add to this recipe. 6 ounces or half of a 12-ounce bottle, and you can see it's a nice thick consistency. Get all that oil in there as well because you're going to need that. So don't be shy about getting the lard or the Crisco that's been melted into the mix. That's just about the perfect consistency we're looking for. Beautiful. They're going to float to the top. Flip the fritters over so that each side gets nice and brown. And you want to make sure once again that you cook them on both sides about 1 minute. They don't take long at all to cook. And there you go.